Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, here in the Bluegrass State, where the hospitality flows freely. Home of the Kentucky Wildcats and the Big Blue Nation, ready for this collision today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Start us off. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Going to create outside the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's White. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Second down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Takes the handoff again. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 10. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SC. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
USC 7, Kentucky 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Grab down the middle. It's White. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the wideout goes in motion. They'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They get him at the 42, good enough for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Under pressure, just lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Handoff running right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Brought that at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. And now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Turner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The back's got it. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score tied 7-7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Trojans looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense
Yeah.
fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's
College football
already
game.
over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day,
Tied
he's
up
going to give this
7-7.
quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the run here.
My USC.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big
No, well,
plays,
that's
the
good, that's fine.
quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Here's the throw deep downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Trojan. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Kentucky 7.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a
I
huge
should have knew
pickup.
that was mine.
They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown.
But also should have misdirection.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball
That must be
underneath
open,
just
but
like
it's
this.
outside
When he
receivers.
catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This
But
one
the
leads him
boundary
into the
is
end zone
huge,
for 6 points.
And he
I
knocks
should
through
have
the
my
PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone to see if they can come up with a touchdown.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Southern California.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away.
Kentucky 14.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch.
Those are two deep people.
And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. The defense make adjustments here.
Oh my God, pick that bitch off.
Complete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for
Think about what
interception.
Ross did that
Let's
way.
face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield.
I got a
They stop
45
off
and no
47, but
46.
that's enough for a first down. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. And he runs it into the end zone.
Nobody broke through.
Touchdown, Wildcats.
That's another
Gotta love
touchdown
it.
for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard
That's what I
line.
meant to check. He's out the door.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He's hit as he
Oh my
throws it.
God, bro.
And
How
it's
you can't do that
incomplete.
shit?
Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I wish my team got that. Well, we do. I can say we don't. We didn't get that.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. A lot of time in the pocket. Now fires over the middle. Catch made wide open way downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. And the Trojans looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
That's what need to be in that tight end. That dude. You know, get all these 2 niggas was in there. Okay. I've been playing with that dude all year. That's crazy.
See if they can convert the point after.
I got a 93 speed tight end on my
So
team,
with the PAT,
and I had a
they take
79
7
speed in the whole entire
to
time.
this one. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Caught quickly. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him?
He just needed one mistake. He got it.
They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
He's running out of, and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. There's a shot toward the end zone.
Oh my God.
Over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Wow,
oh, why he shortened it? Why he shortened it?
Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Damn, he just shorted the touchdown. Shorted the fuck out of that. Damn, bro.
Incompletion brings up third down for the offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Bro, why you throw it like that?
They get him down after a short.
Damn, why he couldn't move.
Interception. Gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're going to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Oh, the throw falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes a spectacular diving catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime.
It's not even halftime.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Tries to get it to the running back. The Ball is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he'll lost it to the end zone.
Oh my God.
Nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This try is
Let's go.
good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Important 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, SC.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Went after, up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Using his legs on the scramble. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Who been from NBA?
The kickoff team out there now to get the 2nd half
For what?
underway.
That's crazy
And
work.
is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the USC offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They get the 2nd half started with the running play. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
No, you
We
ain't getting
thought we'd
coverage.
see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it
You
is.
getting
It's a thing
Kyrie,
of
though.
beauty
You
when
get
he gets
Kyrie,
out
you
into the
cheating.
open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders.
I don't care what-
credit.
I don't care what you
They
got.
made a big
That's
play.
not what I
What
asked you.
love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, these linebackers been
I ain't asked you who you had.
today, facing a big physical runner like this who can take hits and give them back. The only way they can stop this running back consistently is with multiple defenders.
I don't
trying
care
to
what
bring
you
him
was
down.
up. Nah. That's out of it.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They stop him for a
I don't-
2-yard lead. Which should bring
I don't want to win no
him down.
games. I want to play. I want to play actual 2K. Fuck the bots.
Direction with that run there, but give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice
He's doing like 6
defensive
flats in the pot.
What up, though?
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Running out of time. It was a fumble.
This
way
nigga just
behind the
fumbled.
line of scrimmage.
Orlando.
The offense recovers the fumble. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
T-Mac.
Well, the offense catches
No,
a break
that's
here,
a
but
happy
he juggled
play.
the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Has his clock right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
With that completion right
He
there,
read the route, but just slowed down on it. You would have picked that bitch.
100 yards in this game. What
That
a
shit is
day.
so annoying.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Using his legs here.
That should have been a fumble.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Gets some space around the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control.
So he
for
just dropped
himself.
that far
Picking
back
up
and
some
nobody
nice
sacked him.
yards,
That's
nothing
what's up.
else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
But it is going to kill you.
He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. On
Yeah,
the
they is trying to walk you down.
Find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Yeah, you don't know everybody's shot.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
So the offense calls a
Don't get
timeout
scared.
here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Kentucky.
Nothing about you. I'm talking about this dude.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Trying to extend the play. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Bro, do that little streaky side shit, bro.
Needs a completion here on 4th down.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got
Oh, I
him
was
a
gonna
sack
pick the
to
fuck
end
out of
the
that.
drive. What a play by
Go ahead
this
and float that
defense.
bitch up there.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this 4th down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front.
Yeah, he gets scared and shit. I feel that. He do get scared and shit. I be saying the same thing. Why y'all
Here
so
comes a
scared?
1st down pass attempt. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. Incomplete. They cannot connect.
Man, where my receivers go?
They don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He eludes the rush. And the junior
Oh my
able to
God.
get home
Come back
with the
on, man.
sack. And the Trojans hustle to the
That's
line
my
to run
fault.
the hurry out.
Oh yeah, we know this zone too.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken.
You know I wasn't supposed to do that before this game.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Remember, last time they looked for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Where the fuck is the spy? That's what I want to know. Where did the spy go? Where the nigga that actually went that was spying the motherfucking QB go?
Yards here on the scramble.
Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. 2nd down after that previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Quarterback finds it. It's complete. Got a lane. Can he get in?
Bro, they just dubbed him the fuck out. That was a horrible pass.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That was a horrible pass.
Bringing it out. It's Thompson. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Shaman, how much dope you do between each game?
Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop?
Yeah, I'm a little bored.
The freshman brings him down quickly. The Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st down, it's play action. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
Shit. Damn.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot.
That was an amazing play call right there. Shit.
Defense be aware of it.
And on the carry, he's heading left. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Here comes a handoff.
Oh, he did.
Tackled way behind the line.
He didn't switch the play. You motherfucking.
Kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Damn, I thought I had his ass.
The offense will
I'm
line
like,
up
yeah, I
just
got his ass
four
now.
more plays before
I got his ass now, partner.
trying for a 4th down completion. He's going to take off.
My quarterback could take off too,
Gets down to
partner.
avoid the tackle.
My QB could take off too. He could get wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Don't get you now, Rook.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down.
Don't call a timeout, Rook.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Testing the defense.
He overthrew him. Hey, this game don't like me.
Incomplete. incomplete. They cannot
This
connect on the
game
deep
don't
ball.
like me, bro.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so
Let's talk
much
about
to
how
help
this
out
game
with
don't
your
like
short
me,
to
though.
intermediate
How
passing
about
game,
that?
even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
He's escaping the pocket now.
Ooh,
It's incomplete.
I was releasing that
He's
motherfucker
hit
too.
that time. And now
Ooh,
third down
I was,
coming up.
Well, sometimes
I
an
was
answer for
releasing
an
that
offensive coordinator
motherfucker.
against a good
Yes, I
pass
was.
rush is to move the launching
That's
point,
how I was.
move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Looking for a deep completion.
He just dropped it.
That one is incomplete. The
Ooh,
defender
wee,
brings up
wee,
down now.
Boy, Chris, what a
ooh,
on that third
wee.
down play by the defensive back.
He just
If he doesn't
dropped
make
that
that play, that's
motherfucker.
probably a first down, and they move the sticks instead.
We gonna call you
Now got
droppy,
fourth
cause that's
down.
what you just did right there.
10 after 3 straight
You just dropped that
incompletions. Can he connect this
motherfucker.
time? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot here.
He didn't jump, and it wasn't even supposed to go to him.
Can he take it all the way? Now the 40. At the 20.
It wasn't even supposed to go to him.
Defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Funny this moves right now.
Touchdown, Wildcats. That's a crucial
I
spot.
have drafting Brian and
Yo, it wasn't supposed to go to him. They gonna make the motherfucking arrow
Brian and
come up
Chris Kane.
motherfucking blind as hell for that dude, bro. He was so alone on the
I
other
think so,
side.
yeah.
He's just gonna come up question mark.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
I wonder, do mines come up question mark?
And the returner decides to signal fair catch.
Damn, they did me dirty. Y'all did me dirty.
And here comes
Y'all
the
know
best
y'all
offense
did.
back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended.
Y'all did me dirty.
Let's see what they can do here. Nice grab. It's Branch.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just
Well, back 'em up.
the football here with the lead, but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Let's
Defense
go and
shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a
back
gain
him
there.
up.
And the Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's an out route. The catch made.
I don't care about none of that, fam.
After the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
When the defense gets these guys to third down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
He runs out of bounds at 49. That's a first down for the offense.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
No, thank you for teaching me something, Renzo. No, thank you for teaching me something, Renzo.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. After a lot of time to scan the field, fires this one to the right. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one
Arthur
matchups,
Charbon.
and the quarterback makes them pay
Arthur
for it.
Charbon.
Trojans will line up on first and 10.
I told him everything he know. Yes, I did.
And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's looking to scramble. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone.
That was supposed to be a tutty.
Just short of the goal line. So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Escapes the sack.
Bro, would they stun me? Because that's not even a playoff hit. I press X. Damn, y'all some motherfucking bail me outers.
Why not run the football right there?
Pressure is coming. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern California. Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner will be brought down.
My chicken wings with collard greens. I did you wrong.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
See that?
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
See that? You just thought you had it, fam. Just thought you had something, fam.
Quick throw to his receiver. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Be on that ass like Taney putting that ass down. You heard?
Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be?
That's exactly what I said.
He'll take a deep shot here.
Give me that.
And it's
Give me that. Bring it like a Hawaii. Give me that. Give me that.
And pays for it. And he's got some open field ahead.
Do you like that? Sing, gimme. Let me explain to you what you got it, ready to do. I could really put some things on you. Man, dog, you could just let me keep getting my stats, man. No. What, you gonna smack him? Open. With 2 fingers or 1 finger? Duh. E. You don't call it football?